Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking class for class 6 ICSE board Candid biology, the exercise of the chapter the cell, right? The cell. First question, name the following organelles that surrounds all plant cells. This is called cell wall. The colorless plastlets, leucoplast, cells found lining in the nose and windpipe, ciliated cells, cells which do not have nucleus, RBCs or red blood cells. Draw a neat and well-labeled diagram of a plant and animal cell. Here you can see the diagram here. This is the plant cell wall. This is outer cell wall, inner cell membrane. This is the nucleus, small dotted field. It is the cytoplasm content. In cytoplasm, cell organelles are emitted, small, the ribosomes are there. This is the large vacuole. Membrane of the vacuole is known as tonoplast. Fluid filled here is cell sac. This is the mitochondria. These are the chloroplast. They are Golgi bodies, dictyosomes. They are smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is rough endoplasm. This is the larger part, nucleus, nuclear envelope or the nuclear membrane, nuclear pores present over there. Here thread-like structure is the chromatin. Now here see in the plant cell wall absent, only cell membrane is present. They have lysosomes. It is only cell membrane. This is the nuclear membrane. Outer and the inner membrane. This is nucleolus. This is the nucleus. This is nucleolus. ये है बेटा, जहाँ न्यूक्लियस दिया है आपका, ये न्यूक्लियस ना हो करके दिस इज योर न्यूक्लियोलस और ये है न्यूक्लियस. ठीक है, ये है न्यूक्लियोलस, ये है न्यूक्लियस, ये है न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन, ये है राइबोसोम्स अटैच्ड ऑन एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम, ये है गोल्गी बॉडी, ये है स्मूथ एंडोप्लाज्मिक जिसमें कि राइबोसोम्स अटैच्ड नहीं होते हैं, ये है माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया आउटर लेयर और इनर लेयर, ये माइटोकॉन्ड्रियल मेम्ब्रेन आउटर एंड द इनर. ये देखिए, ये है माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, ये है स्मूथ है, ये है गोल्गी बॉडीज, ये है सेंट्रोसोम विच हेल्प्स इन सेल डिवीजन, ये है लाइसोसोम. I hope the structure is clear. This you can draw it from your book. Now here, give main differences between plant cell and an animal cell. Second question. Now see, for the main differences between plant cell and the animal cell, you can see here, plant cell, animal cell. Plant cells are larger than animal cells, usually smaller in size comparative to plant cell, right? Cell wall is present and made up of cellulose. Here cell wall is absent around the cell membrane, as you can see here in the diagram. Plastids present in plant cell, plastids absent in animal cell. Vacuoles are few but large in size. Here vacuoles are many but small in size. Centrosome is absent, centrosome is present. Lysosomes absent, lysosome. See, till 6 they are the main points that you are. 7 and 8 you can leave it also. Plant cells usually have a definite shape, they do not have definite shape. Vacuoles is prominent in mature cell, vacuoles are small and maybe temporary, right? So here, first 6 points, they are important for you. Next, why is the cell membrane why is the cell membrane called selectively permeable membrane? Here you can see, why is the cell membrane called selectively permeable membrane? See, it controls the entry and exit of materials in and out of the cell. It allows only selective substances to pass through it. So it is called selectively permeable. Last, name the scientist who formulated the cell theory. Now here you see, M. Sliden and Theodor Schwann and Rudolf Virchow formulated the cell theory, right? Now the next one here, you can see under the long question, what are the main points of the cell theory? Now here you can see the main points of the cell theory are as follows. All living things are composed of cell. The cell is the structural and functional unit of living things. All cells, this is nothing, all cells come from the division of pre-existing cells. I hope it is clear. Second, What are cell organelles? Name any 5 organelles along with their function. For this, you can see here in this page. This is your page number 41. Cell organelles 5 and their function. Mitochondria, they produce energy from the oxidation of food. They release energy, so they are known as powerhouse of the cell. What is the main function mitochondria? They produce energy, so they are known as powerhouse. Golgi complex, storage and secretion of substances from the cell. मतलब ये concentration store करता है, और जो burn out bodies होते हैं, जो secretion of enzymes होते हैं, जिससे कि जो unwanted material है वो digest होता है. Lysosomes, they are present in animal cell, and in plant cell they are known as dictyosome. They can hydrolyzing, means tissue dissolving enzyme. So this digest foreign material worn out cell organelles and is called suicidal bag. यानी कि जो भी excretory products बॉडी में होते हैं, ये उसको हार्मफुल सब्सटेंसेस को सिंपल सब्सटेंस में चेंज कर देते हैं एंजाइम्स की जगह से, और उसको बॉडी से बाहर निकाल देते हैं. इसीलिए इसको हम सुइसाइडल बैग भी कहते हैं. राइबोसोम्स हेल्प इन प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस, सो दे आर नोन एज प्रोटीन फैक्ट्रीज ऑफ द सेल. Endoplasmic reticulum, they form skeleton of the cell and helps in transport of substances within the cell and outside the cell also. As you see in the diagram, they are present both sides, they are there. See, these endoplasm, ये सेल देखिए, ये सेल के बाहर भी, एक सेल से दूसरे सेल के बीच में, और ये इसमें न्यूक्लियस से भी कनेक्टेड प्रेजेंट होती हैं. ये देखिए, तो ये सेल में भी चारों तरफ इंटर एंड इंट्रासेलुलर ट्रांसपोर्ट both takes place through the endoplasmic reticulum. I hope it is clear. Now next, what are cell organelles? Name any 5 cell organelles. ये आपका हो गया है. Explain the various parts of the nucleus with the neat and labeled diagram. Now see here. See, nucleus, it is the most prominent cell organelle in the cell. It is usually spherical or oval in shape. It was discovered by Robert Brown. Robert Brown scientist ने nucleus discover किया था. It is known as brain of the cell. It regulates the cell function. ये जितने भी सेल के फंक्शंस होते हैं, सेल के सारे फंक्शन न्यूक्लियस रेगुलेट करता है. द वेरियस पार्ट्स ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन, न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म, न्यूक्लियोलस, क्रोमैटिन मटेरियल. अब इसको एक है न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. It surrounds the nucleus and it is permeable in nature and contains many pores called the nuclear pores. यहाँ पर ये होगा many pores called nuclear pores. Many pores called nuclear pores. ये जैसे सेल है, तो ये नेग्लेसर बाउंड है, इसमें ये देखिए पोर्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. ये जो पोर्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं, इन्हीं को हम न्यूक्लियर पोर्स कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट है न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म. इट इज कलरलेस डेंस फ्लूइड सराउंडेड बाय द न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. इट कंटेन्स न्यूक्लियोलस एंड क्रोमैटिन मटेरियल. अब इसमें देखिए जो फ्लूइड प्रेजेंट है अंदर, ये है न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म. ये तो है न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. अभी न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म फ्लूइड, और इसमें क्या होता है, न्यूक्लियोलस होता है और क्रोमैटिन मटेरियल होता है. अब न्यूक्लियोलस, it is a spherical body present in the nuclear plasm. It is rich in protein and RNA and it produces ribosome. ये देखिए सर्कुलर बॉडी प्रेजेंट इन द सेंटर, ये रिच इन RNA, इसका फंक्शन है राइबोसोम्स को प्रोड्यूस करना. अब लास्ट वन जो इतना आता है क्रोमैटिन मटेरियल. क्रोमैटिन मटेरियल्स है, ये देखिए, ये जो क्रोमैटिन थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स, ये वोवन स्ट्रक्चर्स है, दिस इज द क्रोमैटिन मटेरियल. इट इज अ नेटवर्क ऑफ थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स कॉल्ड क्रोमोसोम. Chromosomes carry genes and genes are responsible for transmission of hereditary character, and genes as well as it also contains DNA and RNA. They are responsible for the transmission of hereditary information from one generation to the next. Chromatin material में chromosomes होते हैं. Chromosomes is responsible for carrying the information from one generation to another. Now last, give an account of different kinds of plastids in plant cell. अब ये देखिए, There are three different kinds of plastids, three different types of plastids. First, chromoplasts. These are colored plastids except green color. They are mostly present in fruits and flowers. They are responsible for their bright color. Colored plastids होते हैं except green color, उनको हम chromoplast कहते हैं. जो भी फ्रूट्स और फ्लावर्स के कलर्स होते हैं ये क्रोमोप्लास्ट की वजह से होते हैं. ल्यूकोप्लास्ट ये कलरलेस प्लास्टिड्स होते हैं जो कि प्रेजेंट होते हैं रूट्स एंड मॉडिफाइड अंडरग्राउंड स्टेम. They store food prepared in the plant form of starch, proteins and fats. Chloroplast, they are green, mostly abundant, बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. जो ग्रीन कलर प्लांट का हमको दिखता है लीव्स का वो क्लोरोप्लास्ट की वजह से. For chloroplast, green color containing chlorophyll pigment, and chlorophyll is responsible for the photosynthesis, और photosynthesis से ही solar energy changes into chemical energy in the form of starch, right? Now the next question, choose the odd one from the nucleus. Nucleus, nucleolus, nucleoplast, chromatin material, chloroplast. Naturally, they are all parts of nucleus. Chloroplast is odd one out. Chloroplast, ribosomes, leucoplast, chromoplast. ये सारे types of chloroplast हैं. Ribosomes cell organelle है. तो ribosome will be odd one out. Cell membrane, mitochondria, lysosome, cell wall, vacuoles. इसमें cell membrane, mitochondria, cell wall, vacuoles एंड लाइसोसोम. तो सेल वॉल डिफरेंशिएट हो सकता है क्योंकि ये सिर्फ प्लांट सेल में होता है. इसके अलावा आप इसके में देते हैं कि सेल मेम्ब्रेन, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, लाइसोसोम, वैक्यूल्स, they are the parts of cell organelle, and cell wall, they are all living, and cell wall is non-living, right? They are all living cell organelles. Cell wall is non-living substance. Amoeba, paramecium, hydra, euglena, bacteria. अमीबा, पैरामीशियम, यूग्लिना, बैक्टीरिया ये सब यूनिसेलुलर हैं और हाइड्रा मल्टीसेलुलर है. ठीक है. फिल इन द ब्लैंक. Size of the cell is measured in microns or micrometer. Fluid-filled cell organelles that are usually larger in plant cell than in animal cell, they are called vacuoles. Genes are located on the chromosome. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. A microscope is an instrument used to examine objects that are too small to be seen with the unaided eye. True and false? And correct that. Amoeba cannot change in shape continuously. False. Amoeba changes its shape continuously. This is the correct one. And ostrich, as is the largest animal cell, yes, it is true. The shape of the cell is related to the morphology. False. The shape of the cell is related to its function. Jelly-like substance present in the cell is the cytoplasm. Yes, it is true. Nucleoplasm is larger than cytoplasm. False. क्योंकि nucleoplasm सिर्फ nucleus है. So nucleoplasm is smaller than cytoplasm. Cytoplasm present in the cell. Nucleoplasm present in the nucleus. Choose the correct. The various colors of the flowers are due to chromoplast. Which of the following is the longest cell? Nerve cell is the longest cell. The control center of the cell is nucleus. Cell wall in plant cell is made up of cellulose. Within a cell, the site of protein synthesis is ribosomes. The term cell was coined by Robert Hooke. The membrane surrounding the vacuole is called tonoplast. Now here is your kitchen of the cell, is your chloroplast. Sliden and Shawn, they gave the cell theory. Chromoplast, they are yellow color of the flower. Protection and support, cell wall. Vacuoles maintain shape and rigidity. Chromosomes, inheritance of characters. Cell membrane, regulating transport of materials in and out of the cell. देखिए cell wall, cell membrane. Cell wall, non-living, cell membrane present. Cell wall present in plant cell, plasma membrane present in both. Chromoplast, chromoplast are colored plastids except green. Leucoplast, they are colorless plastids. Leucoplast, they store food. Chromoplasts, they gives color to the flowers and fruit. Plant cell, animal cell हम लोग देख ही चुके हैं. Vacuole in plant cell, vacuole in animal cell, as you know already. Vacuole in plant cell, vacuole in animal cell, you can write the two differences. Vacuoles are few and large inside in plant cell, vacuoles are many but small inside. Here vacuoles are prominent in mature cell, vacuoles are small and maybe temporary. These 2 points that is included under your differences of the vacuole. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, here you can see it over here. 2 main differences you like. Cell wall present, cell wall, prokaryotic cell, they is not made up of cellulose. In eukaryotic cell, it is made up of cellulose. Next, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, vacuole. They are all absent in prokaryotic cell, whereas endoplasmic, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, vacuoles all present in eukaryotic cell. Only this is up to you at your level. It was supposed to be asked. I hope everything is clear. Any doubt anywhere, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you. Again, we will meet in the next video. But don't forget to subscribe my channel.